Burning Rangers is the anime firefighting action game that you never knew you wanted. It was created by Sonic Team for the Sega Saturn, and it was one of the final titles released for the system in 1998. It's a flawed game in a lot of ways, but it's also one of my favourite games on the Saturn. Following the release of Christmas Nights in 1996, Sonic Team's producer Yuji Naka took aim at the action-adventure genre. More specifically, the fact that the modern action game seemingly revolves solely around the idea of killing people. Burning Rangers would reject this idea, and it sought to bring an experience centred around saving people rather than shooting them. The player would control one of two futuristic firefighters, the Burning Rangers, and they would spend the entire game saving stranded civilians from burning buildings. They would dodge explosions, fight big end-of-level bosses, and collect hundreds of energy crystals scattered around each stage. In a lot of ways, it's impossible to play Burning Rangers and not see this as a true Sonic Team game, with elements of the Sonic franchise scattered throughout. Burning Rangers certainly isn't without its flaws. The game features just 4 stages and is over very quickly. Once finishing the game, you do unlock a mode that randomly generates the levels to an extent, but your time with the game will definitely be limited by how many times you want to play the same 4 levels over. As with many Sega Saturn games, Burning Rangers struggles with performance and with its 3D visuals. While the game is in many ways very beautiful, it is also a glitchy experience, with textures warping, frame rates fluctuating, and objects clipping throughout. But Burning Rangers also features some visual techniques not often seen in 1998, particularly on the Saturn. Dynamic coloured lighting makes the stages pop and is actually a key gameplay feature. You'll spot danger points and explosions before they hit by watching out for glowing areas in the stages. The Saturn traditionally struggled with showing transparency, but Burning Rangers employs visual tricks to make fire and other objects appear properly transparent. It was truly impressive at the time, despite releasing just a year before the Dreamcast came to market. In a year that saw the release of Resident Evil 2, Metal Gear Solid, Unreal, and Turok 2, Burning Rangers stands out as a truly unique action game. Yuji Naka's attempt at bringing a different angle to the genre succeeded in many ways. If Sega hadn't spent most of 1998 trying to make us all forget that the Saturn existed, maybe Burning Rangers would be better remembered in the annals of gaming history. But it should be fondly remembered for what it was. A truly anime-as sci-fi, civilian-saving, wisecracking, crystal collecting, firefighting simulator. And it's probably the best one you'll ever play.